Philippians chapter 1, verses 3 through 5. I thank my God upon every remembrance of you, always in every prayer of mine for you, all making request with joy, for your fellowship in the gospel from the first day until now. In our self-indulgent and self-centered world, we have become an increasingly thankless society. When I was growing up, I remember my parents teaching me over and over again to say thank you for the graciousness extended to me by others. And when we receive gifts, we should express thanks for the gift. Often a card or a letter is appropriate, yet often we are either too busy or careless or perhaps inconsiderate to give thanks. Now, immediately after Paul's salutation to the letter in Philippians, he expressed thanks to God for the church there at Philippi. The reason for the thanksgiving is their partnership in the gospel. He had fondness in reminiscing about his time with them from his first visit to Philippi when the first residents came to saving faith in Jesus Christ. And while Paul was under house arrest, the remembrance of the church brought him great joy. And this is the way it should be for every minister church experience. When the Lord moves a minister from a church, it should be a joyful experience. There should be fond memories. The minister should have fond memories of his time of ministry there, and the congregation should have fond memories of his time there. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that way. Yes, it is sad when a pastor moves from a church, but there should not be bitter feelings when this happens. We must realize the Lord is in control. The church should focus on the blessings that they had during the pastor's tenure, and the pastor should focus on the blessings the Lord manifested during his time there. The important thing in the body life of the church is this: the parishioners should lovingly support the pastor and encourage him in his ministry. And his time in the church should be a joyful one. The pastor should also lovingly shepherd the flock of God under his care, pouring his heart out and nurturing the parishioners. And last, it's great when the pastor and congregation expresses thanks to God for one another. It is the Lord who places pastors in the churches. He does this for various seasons for his glorious purposes, and sometimes we might not always understand why a pastor comes and goes, but it's the way God has planned it, apparently. God is sovereign over these things. Yesterday was Pastor Appreciation Sunday at our church, and I must say I was overwhelmed by the love of the congregation that they expressed to me and my wife. I sensed their love from the time that we took this position there, and I constantly give thanks to God for them because I see the Lord doing great things through them, and I sense the love and the acceptance they've given to us. It's so nice when we have a good relationship as pastors with our churches, and I really do sense that with this group. We praise the Lord for that.